everyone, most welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will solve the question paper for B.ed entrance examination 2019. Okay, so starting with the first question, the best way to make class teaching more effective or meaningful is number 1, first option is by giving homework in excess. First option is by giving homework in excess. This is the wrong option. By stopping the students after the school time and having discussion with them. This is the wrong option. And third option is by immediately after the class lecture asking questions related to the lecture. This seems to be a good option. Option number D is by telling children that if they have not understood the lesson, you will teach the lesson once again. No, we will not do this. The most correct answer here is option C. Now, coming to the second question, if the student alleges against you for showing favoritism in evaluation of scripts, how would you deal with him or her? Now, what will you do if some student are telling that someone is favorite to you, that's why you are giving them like more marks or else? So first option is reject his or her allegations. No, we cannot just reject. If we reject, what they will think that we are lying na. So we first option is wrong. Second option is adopt punitive measures. No, we can't give punishment for this reason. Third option is make efforts to reveal his or her position, and we cannot do this. And the fourth option is and fourth and sorry and fourth option is show his or her answer books and few more. So the correct answer is show his or her answer book and few more. What we will do, we will show him his or her answer book, so that they can recheck and they can just get rid of this misconception that we are doing any kind of favoritism or anything like that. Now, coming to the third question, the major responsibility with which school personnel have been entrusted is that of number 1 is adjusting social demands to the needs of the child. So we cannot like adjust the whole society just for a single child. No, so this option is wrong. Adjusting the child to conform to the demands of the society, this seems to be correct. Changing human nature to conform to the social expectations. No, we cannot change human nature. Now, the fourth option is preparing the child to change the society. No. So, the correct answer will be option number B, adjusting the child to conform to the demands of the society. Now coming to the fourth question, whose behavior affects student the most? First option is the principal. No. The peer group. No. Peer group means the group of friends with whom the child lives. No. That of a teacher and that of a tutor. That of a tutor is wrong option. So the correct option will be that of a teacher. Okay. Now going to question number 5. If a student does not complete his or her homework on a regular basis, what will you do to rectify him or her? Option A, you will complain to the principal. No, we cannot just go to the principals for every reason. Na? So we will not complain to the principal. Second option is you will call the student in privacy and explain to him or her that homework has many advantages. Yes, this can be a possible answer. Now you would like to get the cooperation of the student in questions. No, we cannot just ask him for help against no homework and all. We cannot do this. You will now fourth option, you will clearly tell the student that if he or she continues to ignore his or her homework, he or she would not be allowed to appear in exam. No, we cannot do this. No, this can just destroy a future or career of a child. So the best option here is option number B. You will call the student in privacy and explain to him or her that homework has many advantages. Okay, moving to question number 6. By which method students learn to the maximum extent and with the utmost speed? Option 1 is by seeing, option 2 is by reading, option C is by listening, and option D is by doing. Look, when we see something, this cannot be answered. When we see something, there are possibilities that we will forget it. When we read something, we can forget it. When we listen something, we may forget it. But when we see something, read something, and listen to something at the same time, by doing that thing we always memorize. जैसे कि दृश्यम में हुआ था, है ना? उन्होंने फिर से क्या किया था, उस दिन को उन्होंने फिर से रिक्रिएट कर लिया था. They just experience that day again by doing, na? So the correct option will be 6D, by doing. Now coming to question number 7. Which quality of a teacher is liked the most by students? Punctuality, impartiality, love of discipline, and dominance. Look, punctuality, yeah, the student will love a punctual teacher. Next comes like punctuality is not the most correct answer. It can be a correct answer, but it is not here the most correct answer. Next come impartiality. Yeah, everyone loves impartial teacher, isn't it? So impartiality may be a correct option. Let's read the other two options. Love of discipline. No, student never love those teachers who are fond of discipline and all. No, this is a wrong option. And dominance. No student likes a teacher who always just try to dominate, na? So the correct option is impartiality. So everyone likes a teacher who is impartial, who treats each and every student equally. Now coming to question number 8. If a student criticizes a teacher in your presence, then you would. So if a student criticizes your colleague, another teacher, what will you do? Punish the student? No, we can not punish the student. Inform the teacher about the critical remark passed by the student. If we inform the teacher, what will happen? The teacher will be very upset, or he will get very angry, and he will charge the student for all these things, and these things may impact the student mentally, na? So we cannot do this. So option number 2 is wrong. Number C, ignore his or her remark. No, we cannot ignore, because today he is telling about a teacher, next he can tell about another teacher also, or us also. So we cannot just ignore this remark. So what we will do is option number D, reprimand that student and spare him or her. This is the correct option. Okay, now moving to question number 9. A student is very weak in mathematics. What would you like to do to help him or her? Option A, you would get an advice from principal in this context. No, we cannot ask like everything to the principal. We should solve the problem by ourselves only. Now option number 2 is you would give proper advice to the parents of the students in this in this context. No, this is not the correct option. It doesn't seem to be a correct option. You would talk to the student, identify and try to help the student to solve his or her problems in mathematics. And option number 4 is you would order the most intelligent student in maths to help. No, look, a teacher should always do his duty by himself or herself only. So the correct option will be option number C. You would talk to the student, identify and try to help the student to solve his or her problem in mathematics. It's our responsibility to take care of a child, to guide him in the correct path. We cannot just ask someone else to do the same thing. So option number C is the correct option. Now, now coming to question number 10, in order to raise the standard of education, which of the following is vital? Option A, high salaries of teachers. Option number 2, continuous evaluation of students. Option number 3, continuous evaluation of textbook. And question number 4 is amendment in syllabi. So the correct answer will be amendment in syllabi. Like high salaries of teacher is not at all a correct option. Then continuous evaluation of student, no, we cannot just rise the standard of education by evaluating students. Neither we can rise the standard by evaluating textbook. We can only rise the standard by amendment in syllabi. Okay, now moving to question number 11. The job of a teacher is to generate affinity for studies among students, confidence in studies among students, a belief towards studies among students, or affection for studies among students. So, what will be the correct option? So, here the correct option will be a teacher should always a teacher should always develop love for studies among students. So, the correct option will be 11D. Now coming to question number 12, development of moral values among students is very important. What would you do to develop the same? Encourage moral value related works, organize lectures, display stories based on moral values, present yourself as a role models. No, we cannot just present ourselves as role models. And I don't think that organizing lecture is an correct option. So other two options are encouraging the moral value related works and display stories based on moral values. So as a teacher, we can do both the things. We can encourage the moral value related works, and we can also display stories on moral values. So option number C will be the correct option. Now coming to question number 13. Teaching aids are useful because they help teachers work, make learning more meaningful, activate all senses, and help student to be attentive. The correct option will be activate all senses. Okay, in today's video, let us keep up to this only. The next part I will upload in the next video. Thank you so much. Please do like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.